It's good. You know what? Life is an adventure. Yeah, I mean, your life is an adventure. You grab what you can while you can, because you're at a part of your life where you can still play around with that. Creative people, if you talk to them, they'll tell you they took a leap or they took a chance that most people would have said, "What? Are you crazy?" You know, but you got to try it, hon. I remember walking with you, and we used to go down that hill and feed those ducks, and you'd have on your little snowsuit and your boots, and then on the way back up, it'd be, "Grammy, uppy, you wanted me to carry you," and I'd go, "Elizabeth, I can barely walk up this hill." "You have to walk up, honey." "No, Grammy, uppy. That's what you used to say. I want you to be happy, honey. That's all I want. I said, if you stand on the shore and you don't go in the ocean, you'll never feel the water and the salt and the force of the ocean on your body. It's just like a sensation. So you could stand on the shore all day and look at that water, but you're never going to have the feel of that sensation. Laying back in the water and just floating. I wish I could do it. I don't go in the ocean anymore. If I went to Florida or a place like that, I would probably go back into the water, okay? But if you've never experienced it and you want to experience it, you have to put your foot in the water and go in the water. You tell the people, do not stand on the shore looking at that ocean. You go in there and get the sensation. You know how when the waves go out and the sand goes through your toes. I can remember that as a kid, standing there in the water, and the wave would come in and hit you, and then when it went out, it would be dragging the sand. That's a beautiful sensation against your skin. You're not going to get it standing back up on the beach. You got to go in the water to do that. And one of the greatest sensations, I remember being a kid up in the Catskills when we went up there to my aunt's, and when she was building the pool, my mother would take us over to I don't even remember where it was, but it was a stream, and the water would come down, and it had hollowed out like a basin. It was like a rock basin in the water, and you would lay in that, and the water would just run over you. Oh my God! As kids, it was wonderful. You have to experience it. You can't stand up. You have to be in the water to experience it. So that's Grandma's words of wisdom for the day. Well, there you go. Grandma said something profound today. Riding off into the sunset producing movies. That's what I'm saying. So let's see what happens.
How long were you and Grandpa engaged for?
A year, 1 year.
And how long did you date?
Maybe a little.
422 days.
You know where we
Silver
proposed?
Lake Park.
Silver Lake
Really?
Park.
What'd you do?
We drove around at night and we went into the lake and I made my proposal.
Aww, that's cute. Do you remember what you said?
Yes.
Why?
I said, you have a choice. It's either yes or no.
Oh my gosh.
No. I asked her if she would marry me.
Yeah.
In simple terms. I said some other things, but...
I said, who's the new guy? I saw a new guy in the hall. Oh, he says, that's Fred Coseglia. He just came back from service.
And I'm walking out of the office and she's walking into the office, so we crossed one another and she tackled me. And I said, this must be the one that I'm going to marry. And we both turned and looked at one another.
Oh my gosh.
It's true.
Aww.
We did.
Hey, Elizabeth, it's Grandma and Grandpa. We heard you were home all by your lonesome, so we thought we'd just check in with you.
Okay, it's about 6-something on Saturday night, all right? You'll get a chance, you'll give us a call. Maybe tonight, okay? Love you.
And we had very happy times over it, so it should go to somebody else's home and you have good times. Okay, girls, there are 3 wedding toppers. There's mine, and there's a beautiful Ladro one, and then there's an adorable one Elizabeth sent me from Italy. So that leaves 1 couple I know out in the cold. But anybody that is getting married, we give the first bride first dibs. What do you think?
Sounds
okay?
good.
So that there's no hard feelings here. It's not hard giving it up. It's just not. It's just hard to know you're not going to be here and never use it again. But eternity will take care of that. I want to thank all my children, Diana and Tony, Freddie and Judy and Michael and Lisa. You've been here. Everybody has been helpful, supplying me with all kinds of things. Delicious ice cream, Michael. I eat it for breakfast at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't care if it's healthy or not healthy. Most of all, I want to thank you. You were wonderful kids growing up. Michael, you gave me a little bit of run for my money, but that's okay. You have lovely families, lovely homes. You all look successful to me, and that's all that your father and I ever wanted for you. This is the parting of the ways, as they say. I never thought it would go like this, but then what the heck do we think? You know, none of us dwell on our death, nor should we. Just you live and you be happy. And Dawn, I missed that trip to Maine, but I'll get there some other way. Your dad and I have had a great life, okay? And it'd be nice if it would go on, but unfortunately, we've come to the end of the train tracks. Okay, I love all of you. Please always stay in touch with one another. You don't have to think alike, you don't have to do alike, but your family, your family is the most important thing. You can have all the friends in the world, and we have had wonderful, wonderful friends. But your children are your children. Your nieces and your nephew, and my nieces and nephews have been absolutely wonderful through all of this. Driving down from Rhode Island and sending me things and cards and telephone calls. You should have some kind of a little party afterwards, and I want you to serve a coconut cake for people that can eat coconut cake. I want to thank Diana and Tony. I could never have done any of this without them, and especially her. Okay, I don't know where all her attributes came from, but God bless them. I should have known when she put the cat's eye back in with the rubber gloves at about age 9 or 10 where we were going on that one. And you do be kind to other people, the kids, especially you kids. If I can come back, I'm coming back as a Dana or a Coseglia. Doesn't matter which household they put me in. You kids have been blessed, all right? I know to you this is, the life you've led is just normal, but it's not, all right? All right, we'll see where we go from here. Those were the best days. Boy, did they go fast. I'll always be with you, Elizabeth.
I know.
Okay?